Scorpio, what's up? Welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. We are looking at money, career, finances, fortune, entrepreneurial ventures, whatever it is. We're going to just let Spirit let us know what needs to come out. Welcome back to the space. It's good to see you. Hey. Last week we looked at what they think of you, I think it was. And today it's about you. You're probably wanting to know what's happening, what's up ahead, what you probably want to know what Spirit wants you to know. So let's get into it. We're going to start with some oracle messages related to money, career, fortune, finances. All right, let's see what pops out. For Scorpio, please. Thank you, God, Angel, Spirit Guides. For Scorpio, what do you want Scorpio to know? Money, career, finances. I have two out here so far. We'll go one more time after this. 3 messages out here. What else? All right. Okay. A lot of messages. So might be speaking to some different scenarios right now. Okay. What do we have? What do we have? 5 total. Reflection, Scorpio. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Magician energy. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. Some of you are in a place where you're like, okay, hold up. I'm ready for something new. It's time. And it feels like Spirit is saying that's absolutely what we're going to do. And can you trust that whatever it is that you really, really want, you can have it? Passage is the next one that I have out here. And it says, your current situation is a means to an end. I know that's right. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. So listen, whatever you're doing right now, oh, this feels so refreshing. Whatever you're doing right now, it's okay to accept that you got just I'm just passing through sign across your beautiful head. You're just passing through. This is a temporary thing because you are set and made and created for something much more. Okay? This is just a means to an end. Your current situation is a means to an end. Beautiful. Magic. Okay, look at you. Magic, you have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. I keep seeing in my mind's eye that magician manifesting what you want. You've experienced a lot of different things. You've made transitions all throughout your life, Scorpio. That's what you do. You teach other people how to do it. You're so good about it. And so here you are. For whatever reason, whatever is initiating this, it's time, and it's okay for you to say, okay, well, what do I want now? What's going to be good for me right now? And going after it. Power position. It says you are being promoted or called to lead. I am not mad at this. Being the leader in your own life, or for those of you where it's time to go further and up and wide, this is confirmation for you. It's time. You have the mastery. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. Take some of that experience that you've had. I'm seeing that 9 of Wands. Yeah, you've been through something. You're bandaged up, but you're standing strong, chin up, and taking that wisdom and helping other people, leading other people, galvanizing other people. Strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already where you want to go. So it's time to, in your reflection, right? The first card that's out, it's okay to reflect on the leaders, the heroes, the inspirers from your life, and maybe revisit some of those connections because you're ready to go. You're like in that elevator. You're like, next floor, please. And it's okay to revisit people who can help you and support you. Got to have a strategy, though. That's going to be really important. The more you have a plan, of action and continue to discipline yourself, Scorpio, you are going to bring it to you faster with that magician energy. Again, it's not out here, but I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So you're definitely in that magician energy right now. God, angel, spirit guides, more messages for Scorpio. We're looking at tarot now. Let's see what's out here. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Scorpio, please. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay, Ace of Wands. We're surprised. Oh, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. Here you are beneath the deck, Scorpio. You're transitioning, changing. You probably can feel, Scorpio, when it's time. You know, you do this so well. You've done it. You can kind of feel, you know, kind of like how animals can kind of sense when an earthquake is about to happen. They can kind of sense it. They kind of trip out. It's kind of like that, Scorpio. You can kind of feel that it's time to change and that you're going to be successful. There's a spiritual nudge happening for you. The ground is doing that vibration thing to let you know that it's time to move on and move forward. And you're going to be absolutely supported. This change is going to be exciting. This change has to do with other people. So it could be within a company. It could be reflecting on the skill that you have, because you got a lot of skill, baby. Okay? You are talented. And it could be that, you know what? You accept, Scorpio, that I can't do all of this alone. Maybe you are wanting to start a business. Maybe you are expanding your business. Maybe you're trying to promote up in the company. And in the past, you've been a jack of all trades. You know how to do it all. And right now, and again, in your reflection, you're accepting that I don't have to know all of the pieces. I can employ other people to fill in the ways that I don't understand. I can ask for help and I still be seen as incredibly talented and brilliant. Okay. Now, this is what's going to be really interesting. For some of you, you know change is happening, but you're kind of blocked in because there's nothing around you right now that signifies how this opportunity, how this change is going to take place. You can feel it, you know it, but there might be an over focus on what you think you can see. There might be more faith that you need to pull into. There's a 3 of Cups here too. There may be people within your circle, within your friend group that absolutely help you to bring this forward in your community. Whoever this community of people, whoever this is, whoever these folks are, they're not just anyone. They're people that you understand and you recognize that can help you bring this thing forward. Beneath my deck, beneath the death card that was beneath my deck, is you again. But with this, it could be someone from the past. Again, you're reflecting. It could be someone, a mentor, a hero of your past that you used to know. It could be someone that you used to be tapped into, but you got disconnected. Life, love, business happened. But someone from the past, maybe another Scorpio, could be here to help you. Beneath this card is my Queen of Pentacles. It could be someone who's a Capricorn, but this also feels like you being in a position over time to be able to support your family, yourself in the way that you really want to, and mastering something so that you can have that security, financial security that you truly desire. Okay, so going back to this card right here, especially with this 6 of Cups here, all of this cup energy, another piece that I want to add to this is that as you continue to walk in your faith, whatever this is, you know what it is, Scorpio. You can let me know in the chat what it is that you're working on, what you're building, what you feel Spirit is trying to pull out of you to do, this new action, this new way of living life, this new habit. Once you get out of this feeling of, but how? Who do I talk to? Where do I go? I have vision beyond my resources. Once you come out of that, because you will, because one of your feet is in your spirit. One of the feet is, you know, in the water, so it can feel. You have the ability to not see, but you have the ability to activate faith. So that's wonderful. Boom. Once you get out of that, you are absolutely going to have some reasons to celebrate. For some of you, Scorpio, you have been going through a time where it's just been like, okay, I'm in no man's land. When is this going to end? I'm alone. I ain't laughed since 1992. It's been a very interesting time, but you're moving. You're gonna move on this, and pretty soon you're gonna have the feeling of joy, love return. Some of you, Scorpio, you've been thinking about who you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and you're like, I was so happy. I was going out. I had this friend. I used to dress like this. I used to be on the phone talking to this person. I had money, whatever it is. You know how it is, Scorpio. We start thinking about, like, man, back then I was kicking it. Whatever that is that you are reminiscing about, that you miss, that part of you that activated the joy, the light-hearted, playful side of you, that is about to be reactivated because you're going to step. I feel this happened in, I think, my Leo reading. I was getting a little lump in my, like, it makes me feel like I want to cry. This feeling that you are desiring is deep for you. You're ready to be happy again. And it's coming, baby. It's coming. Beneath my Queen of Pentacles is, you guessed it, merriment. I remember when I was first activating my spiritual gifts and reading cards and reading them for the message that would just come to me from source. Every time this card would pop out, I wouldn't see the 10 of Cups. I would see the word merriment written here. For the longest time, I didn't even know that these were cups. I could only see the word merriment. I know, it's very interesting. Spirit has some very interesting ways to talk to us. But I want to give this to you, Scorpio. This is merriment. This is satisfaction. This is exhale. Maybe you've seen that movie, Waiting to Exhale. You're going to exhale, okay? But it's because you do the work to transition your mindset. Once again, put a death to the mindset that makes you feel like you cannot have every single thing that you want. You have to believe it. You have to know, like you know, that this thing that you want to do, it can work. It will work, and it's going to be contingent upon your action, asking people to help you, tapping into a community of support, right? Could be some sisters, some siblings, some brothers, fraternity, sorority, church community, book clubs, someone that you probably aren't thinking about, maybe from the past, can support you in this level up, in this growth. For some of you, you're going to be doing this on your own, okay? But for those of you where you know that you want to pull someone in, it's going to come to you. Now, beneath the 10 of Cups, and I'm just saying this, you're going to move on this. Whatever this is, you're not here yet, but you're going to be really soon. You're going to expand. You're going to grow. This requires you, in this moment, though, my lovely love cup, to work on this mindset, though. Feeling blocked in. Stop being distracted by the debt. Stop being distracted by what's happening with other people. Other people in your family, in your friendships, they're going through a lot. You might be going through something. There's something happening that you can see with your eyes that likely is getting in the way of you creating and manifesting the way that you can, at the speed that you can right now. It's time to address that. Now, we're going to get some final oracle messages out here for you, my lovely Scorpio. Okay, just give me a moment. Get some of this clutter up. Okay, here we go. God, angel, spirit guides, final messages for my lovely Scorpio who is going through a level up. You're doing a glow up right now. It's happening. Spirit is like, yep, right now. You can do it. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. It's so beautiful. God, angel, spirit guides, final messages for Scorpio. What do you want Scorpio to know right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. For Scorpio, please. What do you want Scorpio to know? God, angel, spirit guides. Ooh. Some popped out. Okay, quite a few popped out. Quite a few popped out. Okay, now, and we're gonna take all of this the way that it resonates, because this feels like these cards that popped out are things to examine related to potential blocks. You'll see what I mean, because there's so many cards. For these different words and messages, what I'm going to ask you to think about as I read these to you, are these areas in your life potential pain areas? Do you have blocks here? Because these might be the things that need to be confronted. And those things, if they feel like a pain or an ouchie, that likely is your Eight of Swords, okay? Now, I mixed my oracle decks together. And for one deck, forgiveness popped out. And then forgiveness popped out again through that other deck that I mixed together. So you have forgiveness out here twice. Someone from the past probably did something, says something out of control. Could have been a family member, could have been a best friend, it could have been someone that you thought you had loyalty from and they hurt you. Is that a block for you? Because if so, this is absolutely a message for you, Scorpio, to let it go. Send them flowers, send them love, pray for them. You don't have to talk to them if you don't want to, but accepting that whatever happened, that hurting, whatever that was there to chisel you into the wonderful being that you are right now, Scorpio. God is the greatest economist. God wastes nothing. So even the painful things happen for a reason. So it's all right to forgive. This forgiveness card says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. I can't make it up. Don't let that be a block. Let it go. It's easier said than done. So be kind to yourself. But sometimes it starts with saying, like, I forgive you for hurting me, even though I don't understand the intention. I know that to be hurt by you has more to do with you than it does me, and I release it back into the universe. I am no longer imprisoned by those harsh words, the lie, whatever that was. It's more about you than it is me. Because these cards are saying that you are vibrant and beautiful. So it's not you, okay? Whatever this is, some of you might need to hear that right now. Failure. It says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. No coincidence here, because there's trust out here, okay? As well, truth, trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. It feels like trusting that whatever has happened recently in your past, it happened for a reason. In this new course of action, this new thing to do related to your career, your level up, trust that it's time. Peace. It feels like you're in a time of peace right now. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, and recovery is the final one out here. This is your time. You are fully in control. That's what I have for you, my lovely, lovely Scorpio. I love you. When I started this channel 7 months ago, it was long overdue. And I kept getting the nudge from Spirit, and I finally was like, okay, God, I'm gonna do this thing. I don't like being in front of the camera. That was always the biggest barrier for me. And I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put on a little bit of makeup and do this thing. And I'm getting chills. And 7 months later, I am over 500 subscribers. It's because of you, Scorpio. It's because of your love. It's because you pop in. It's because you say, hey, it's because of you. So God bless you. I'm humbled. I'm grateful. If you are new to the space and you like this space, I'd love for you to join the family. Come on in, subscribe. If you can't do that, you just need to pop in and see what I'm over here talking about. You just need a quick little read. Thank you for popping in, and hopefully I get to see you next week in another 4 Paths Healing Tarot message. I love you, Scorpio. Take care of yourselves. Bye.